Throughout history, martial arts have captivated people all over the world, sparking the imagination through stories of legendary warriors and epic battles. One such story is the duel between a Shaolin Kung Fu master and several ninja fighters. Initially, the Shaolin master puts up a strong fight, but ultimately, he is rendered helpless by the ninja's net trap. Although this scene only occurs in a film, it mirrors the real-life clash between ninja and kung fu in the fight between Yi Long and Li Ge. Yi Long is a Chinese kickboxing athlete who portrays himself as a Shaolin monk fighter. He often appears wearing the distinctive orange Shaolin robe and makes a spectacular entrance into the ring. The duel begins with both fighters assuming defensive stances characteristic of their respective martial arts. Li Ge then escalates the intensity, launching relentless attacks that force the Shaolin master to play defensively. However, Yi Long is biding his time, gathering his strength for a counterattack. With a sweeping kick straight out of Shaolin Kung Fu, he successfully knocks his opponent to the ground. After the referee resumes the match, Li Ge, filled with vengeance, charges forward with an attack that Yi Long dismisses with ease. Despite his efforts, Li Ge does not give up and continues to deliver a barrage of strikes. Yet, the outcome is the same as before. Li Ge is once again sent crashing to the canvas by another powerful sweeping kick. So dominant was Yi Long's performance that he even lifted his opponent like a child at one point. As the fight entered the second round, Yi Long showcased fluid kung fu movements. Indeed, there are many different styles within this Chinese martial art, each with its own unique characteristics, techniques, and training methods. The diversity of kung fu styles highlights the vastness of this martial art and its versatility. From the powerful strikes of Shaolin Kung Fu to the fluid, water-like movements of Tai Chi, Kung Fu encompasses a wide range of techniques. Additionally, Kung Fu practitioners are known for their exceptional reflexes. Just look at how Yi Long skillfully dodged all of his opponent's rapid ninja-like attacks. Li Ge's third fall occurs when he runs out of energy after a series of relentless attacks. Yi Long notices an opening in Li Ge's stance and delivers a powerful sweeping kick to his legs. Despite this, Li Ge's physical endurance is commendable as he manages to continue the fight. The duel then progresses with Li Ge attempting a hold, though it more closely resembles an embrace. The match continues as the two fighters, each from different martial arts traditions, engage in a clinch battle. Naturally, the referee intervenes to break it up. Once the fight resumes, Yi Long showcases the resilience of a Shaolin monk's head. Effortlessly absorbing blows. The strength of a Shaolin monk's head has been legendary for ages. They are trained to be incredibly resilient, enduring extremely rigorous training regimens. As a result of this intense training, nearly all Shaolin monks can break wood and even metal using their bald heads. Yeah! Yeah! This incredible head strength was once showcased in a unique battle between the Shaolin monk Yi Long and MMA fighter Brad Riddell.
Riddell still coming forward, and some free shots. Well, he is the confident.
Despite the New Zealand fighter landing a series of powerful strikes, Yi Long remained completely unfazed. He didn't flinch, even as Riddell delivered 7 solid punches to his face and jaw.
And it looked like the lights went out for a second, but he just waits and says, "Give me your best shot," and he has plenty of them.
Meanwhile, the fight between Yi Long and Li Gei progressed into the 3rd round. Surprisingly, the ninja had managed to last this long. However, Yi Long quickly put an end to any doubts. Out of nowhere, the Shaolin fighter unleashed a dragon punch that landed perfectly on its target. Li Gei immediately staggered and collapsed onto the canvas. Panic ensued as people rushed around, with the challenger seemingly unconscious. Shaolin Kung Fu is one of the oldest, most renowned, and intricate martial arts in the world. Originating over 1,500 years ago in China, this art is deeply intertwined with the Buddhist practices of Shaolin monks. These monks dedicated their lives to both physical and spiritual training, believing that mastering martial arts was a path to enlightenment. What's even more fascinating is that each style of Kung Fu features its own unique weapons. For example, Shaolin Kung Fu practitioners wield a wooden staff known as a Dharma stick. In contrast, those who practice Wing Chun often use double sticks, or nunchaku. When we think of nunchaku, the first person who comes to mind is, of course, Bruce Lee. Meanwhile, in Wushu, the primary weapon is the Dao, a broad sword with a sharp edge on one side. Wushu masters wield the Dao with one hand, while the other hand is used to balance their movements and enhance the beauty of their techniques. A moment when a Kung Fu practitioner fights using a Dao can be seen in the following movie scene. The Kung Fu master faces off against a ninja who has honed his intuition. The ninja fights with his eyes closed while also wielding a weapon. Remarkably, the ninja manages to defeat the Kung Fu practitioner using that very weapon. Ultimately, the true lesson from both the ninja and Shaolin Kung Fu is that martial arts are not just about fighting. Martial arts are about becoming the best version of oneself, physically, mentally, and spiritually.